Long ago, in a kingdom surrounded by green hills and golden rivers, there lived a poor young boy named Arin. He was the son of a humble blacksmith and a weaver. Life for his family was never easy. Every morning, Arin helped his father hammer metal into swords that would one day be carried by noble knights and royal guards. But as he worked, he would look beyond the fire of the forge toward the distant palace, shining beneath the sun, and whisper to himself, "One day, I'll go there, not as a servant, but as someone who belongs." Though the villagers laughed at his dreams, calling him foolish, Arin never stopped believing in himself. He spent his free hours training with wooden sticks, pretending they were real swords. He borrowed a tired old horse named Stormwind and rode through the fields, imagining himself as a soldier of destiny. While others rested, Arin practiced not only his strength but his courage. He believed that someday his moment would come. That moment arrived sooner than anyone expected. The old king fell gravely ill, and enemies from the north began to threaten the borders of the kingdom. The royal guards spread a call for brave young men to join the army and protect their land. Without hesitation, Arin took his father's worn-out sword, mounted Stormwind, and set off toward the capital. The journey was long and dangerous, days of rain, nights of thunder, and endless hunger. But Arin's determination burned brighter than fear. He was no longer a poor boy chasing a dream. He was a man riding toward his destiny. When the battle finally began, the roar of war echoed across the valley. Soldiers fell, arrows flew, and chaos filled the field. Amid the storm of steel, Arin saw the king's carriage under attack. Without thinking of his own life, he charged forward through the enemy ranks. His sword flashed in the sunlight as he fought to protect the king. When the dust settled, the enemies were defeated, and Arin stood, wounded but victorious. The old king, weak but grateful, looked into his eyes and said, "You have the heart of a true ruler. Promise me that you will lead this kingdom with justice and compassion." Years passed, and the blacksmith's son became King Arin, the most beloved ruler the land had ever known. He built schools for the children of farmers, repaired the homes of the poor, and filled the markets with hope. Yet despite all his power, Arin never forgot his roots. Every morning, he rode his horse Stormwind across the golden fields, remembering the days when he had nothing but a dream. And whenever someone asked how he, a poor boy, had become a king, Arin would smile and say, "It wasn't the crown that made me a king, and it was the courage to never give up." Moral of the story: no dream is too big and no beginning too small. If you believe in yourself, work hard and never give up. Even the poorest boy can rise high enough to touch the stars.